My name is Aaron Jackson. My question is, why can't City of Oakland fund restorative justice at YR Media? City of Oakland should fund restorative justice at YR Media because it gives myself a place where I can speak my heart, and talk about what I want to talk about. It gives me a space to be free, be open, be vulnerable. It really pains me to see that restorative justice is not going to be here no longer.
It's really sad to hear that restorative justice is going to be gone. There's a good community going on in that area, and people are able to talk about feelings they can't usually share with others. And it's sad to hear that it's going away because it helps so many people out to build their life back up from where it was. Like, it's hard for Oakland people, Alameda people. They live in Alameda, in the slums. It's hard out here, and not a lot of people have what it takes to really be out there. And that's why YR has restorative justice, so they can be brought back up, building from the bottom, so that everybody can be at the top.
It helps the youth. It gives the youth space to be free and be as vulnerable as possible. It gives them a chance to let out their emotions. Before I came to YR, I was just a kid, a student, just getting back from juvenile hall, and really didn't have anyone to talk about my life, what I went through in juvie. And it was just, I was by myself. I was alone in the world. Now that I've been going to YR and working with Ruben, which is the director of restorative justice down in the basement at YR, it's like I've become this whole different person. A more open, more positive, more spoken out person. Because I want to say exactly because of restorative justice. Restorative justice gave me a space where I can let out my emotions, be vulnerable, and I don't want that to go away.
Restorative justice, it means restoring justice to the people who is not capable of getting it themselves. To me, it's about restoring the feeling that it was taken from them. For some people, it could be peace. For some people, it could be a sense of community or family. That's what restorative justice is for, to bring that all back. And give people the sense of community that they lost, the place to be vulnerable in. That's something that people can't do in a lot of places. The City of Oakland should fund the restorative justice at YR Media, known as Youth Radio, is because a lot of people who come in are people who done been thugging, been in and out of the system, who've been doing nothing but just stuff they shouldn't have to do, but they gotta do it because of the way they live. And then they come out better. I seen close friends who came a juvenile and came out just a completely better person. I done seen people who done rob, steal every day, turn into people who give and help other people. This program gives hope to people who feel like they can never get it for anybody else.
When I first heard Ruben was getting fired and there wasn't going to be any more restorative justice, I was just speechless. I didn't know what to say because that restorative justice was such a big part of my life. I just got this internship being his like somewhat PA, creating my own circles for his class, and it was just a space where I can talk about what I wanted to talk about. And it just hurts. It really hurts for him to be fired. And restorative justice, she's telling us she's not going to be there anymore. With the youth not really having their mind together, might be out in the streets, dealing drugs, doing drugs. If they come here and really have a restorative justice circle, I feel like it can not only help them, but give them the space to be open as possible, and not have to worry about them being judged or picked on or just downed. Just a space where they can be themselves. They're not gonna be really out. They're gonna just go back to what they were doing. You know, they're definitely not gonna come to YR anymore. I feel like, I mean, having built Restorative Justice itself was the main push of people coming here, and I just think it will just go back to what it was, or whatever the people were doing, whether it be bad or, you know, just not healthy, unhealthy for them.
Okay. So the fact that, you know, the city of Oakland cut off the funding, just like you don't just cut off the funding to some program. You cut off the funding to something that gives people hope. You cut off the funding to, actually, you don't cut off the funding. You cut off hope. That's what they cutting off. They cutting off the connections that this program gives to our people. The sense of community, the sense of being safe or protected, or being able to be free to say what you got to say. Okay, in this world, in this city, you gotta be a certain way because people don't understand. People want you hurt. People just judge you every time. But when you come into youth radio, when you come into Restorative Justice, that's like a fairy tale. It's like a fairy tale because you're not able to be free. You're not able to be vulnerable to tell your secrets because it's a cold world. You gotta be a certain way.
Sometimes it might bring triggers up there in their body to where they're going down a path that they used to go down. Some therapists are how can I say, like, they're recovered from pain, doing drugs or something else. So they want to help people now because they help themselves get into a better life. So now they want to spread their opinions and listen to people's feelings and understand how they can help them and guide them.
Man, you trying to therapist on me?
Boy.